Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim. Thank you so much for the support. Hope you all are doing great. I saw a video of a white woman where she was stereotyping my own people badly. And the truth is that I do not know where they always get their statistics because so far I have been doing this for how many years? Almost 4 years. And I have been bringing statistics on majority of the things that they say against my own people, which you will also support here too. Now, these people are always very quick to run on their own stereotype about my people, not knowing that majority of the things they stereotype my people are what they do. Because tell me how you all are very quick to stereotype a small percentage of people living with you, leaving the large part of the people that commits majority of the things. Because I know they have the skin color for protection, and we do not have that skin color for protection, right? That aside, if you check around with all the stereotype they run when it comes to black people, especially when they say that black people are the one welfare, Medicaid, DEI, affirmative action, majority of them, then if you sit down, you absolutely will see they are the ones that are benefit more from it. See, I am not saying this because it is black people. This is statistically. You know what? Let's get into this.
If you guys were half as worried about the violence that you guys commit against each other as you were about what Austin and his brother did to Carmela, then you'd have a lot less fucking problems. The call's coming from inside the house.
First off, I've seen some of your videos. You shouldn't even be talking to me until your balls drop. Secondly, it is only through racist stereotypes that y'all would think this. Because while you put up that fucking chart and you talked about 50% of the homicides, who are those homicides usually on? That mythical black on black crime, which is actually proximity crime. Would you like to compare the oceans of blood? Would you? Do you really, truly want to get this close off in the weeds? Do you? Do you really want to get that deep off in the weeds? Because you're not going to like the outcome. You're not. Because while you talk about the homicides, it's usually black folk killing black folk. It's proximity. Hispanic people and Latino people and Spanish-speaking people kill other Latino, Hispanic, and Spanish-speaking people. Asians kill Asians, da 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 da. But there's one group that everybody has to be afraid of, and it is men that look like you. All it would take is somebody sending eggs over easy instead of scrambled, and then that whole restaurant has to die. Whole restaurant. Everybody in there got to go. They are a danger to their families. There's a white man running around in Washington State right now that just offed three of his children, all three of his kids. Now, does that happen in the black community? Of course it does. Of course it does. But what we've discovered in this world that we live in is that if you take out 9 people in the church, you'll get a sandwich. A burger. I'm not a sandwich. A burger. You can drive from Pennsylvania to Buffalo and take out a whole black supermarket with a weapon that says, here's your reparations on the side of it. And you're not sent to Kenny Loggins' Jesus. You can put out a 9,000 page manifesto about bullshit, talking about the great replacement theory. People are not safe at movie theaters, concerts, restaurants, church. I won't even go with the 9 that died in South Carolina. What about the doctor that was killed in his church by an anti-abortionist? Shot in his church by an anti-abortionist. Do you know why people look down and frown upon people talking about white pride? White pride. You know why? Because it's usually accompanied by violence. In fact, 99 out of 100% of the time, it's followed by violence. I mean, I have videos. Why do y'all continue to cling on to the decayed nuts of a man with one nut and a funny mustache? White pride, let's burn down that town. And that's been throughout history. This is the most dangerous thing in America. An angry white man with an arsenal. You ain't gotta like it. In fact, I know you don't. Because these assholes share your pigment. Your lack of melanin. But them's the breaks, buddy. It's absolutely true. Y'all cannot be trusted. Because we don't know which one of y'all are going to finally say enough of this and take out a bunch of people at a Walmart. All over America. White men kill other white men. White men kill white women. White men kill white children. White men will kill all their coworkers. White men will kill an entire neighborhood full of people. You bring up, well, black people make up all the homicides. And y'all make up every other crime. Every other one. Who are the biggest people with CP? Child pornography. Molestations and things of that nature. Oh, don't worry, I'll wait. Y'all love the killing. Y'all love talking about the killing, but y'all don't like talking about that. We don't know nothing about that. We don't know nothing about that. Armed robberies. If we counted white collar crime, y'all would never say shit to us again. If we counted embezzlements and theft of shit, if we counted that oh my God, y'all have to shut the fuck up every time we talk about crime. Y'all be like, why y'all bringing up old shit? So see, I get it. With that very high-pitched, I haven't grown up yet voice. You want so desperately to be superior. And I'm sorry, you are not. You're not. None of you are. A lot of you that claim that white pride, your life is a dumpster fire getting ready to have sex with the carcass of a dead raccoon. But the only thing you have to be proud of is that skin. And usually, 99 out of 100% of the time, that's always accompanied by violence. The moment we hear 5 of y'all scream out white power, we already know somebody about to go. There's going to be some trees with people in it and some buildings being burnt. That's your legacy, buddy. But sure, black on Chicago black. I do not give a fuck what you need to make yourself feel better about yourself. You are not superior to me or anyone else. You're not. I don't have a single felony on my record. Not a one. Never been arrested for a felony. Never been accused of a felony. Never been convicted of a felony. Never spent time in prison. In other words, you can take that 50% shit and shove it up 25% of your ass. Because when we talk about black on black violence in our communities, y'all are never there, so you don't know whether or not we're even talking about it. You don't know any of the programs. So we don't expect you to say shit. In fact, we expect you to shut the fuck up because it's none of your fucking business. Do that to where you come from. In the meanwhile, the rest of us have to live in fear every time we leave the fucking door that one of you men that look just like you might decide today's the day everybody gotta go. And they just take a map and pick a place, and then they show up and everybody gotta go. And yet you want to sit here and try to pretend like you're superior. I would say take the bass out your voice, but you ain't got none in there in the first place.
It was never about getting criminals out, and it was never about getting immigrants to do it the right way. If it was about the criminals, the last time I checked, criminals don't clock into work. They don't show up at 5 a.m. and work 12-hour shifts in the hot sun. No. Why are we arresting people after their court hearings? They're trying to do it the right way. Why are you arresting them? Why are we zip tying kids? Are they dangerous criminals that need to be contained? Why are we redirecting three-letter agencies and local police to help with immigration? You're telling me this country doesn't have more problems to worry about than this? You're telling me that immigration is the biggest threat to this country? No, it's not. What this is targeting. What this is racism at its fullest. And it's being visually caught, and we're all seeing it in 4K. So if you were fed the lie, and to this date, after everything you've seen, you continue to support it, you're on the wrong side of history. But people like me and people like other content creators and other people that are continuously speaking out, other organizations that are fighting to make sure that this stops one way or another, we're going to continue to do so because they aren't powerless and they have help. And we're going to stand by our community.
It's starting to happen now. What we all feared when they elected that fucking idiot is starting to happen now. These illegal as hell ass ICE raids have now been met with resistance. Of course, it's in Los Angeles. And now, Orange Oompa Loompa Cheeto Man is deploying the National Guard. And his drunk ass Secretary of Defense is talking about deploying the Marines. In 6 months, this motherfucker and his fucked up ass administration have managed to do everything we thought he was going to do and more. Everything. This is what black folks saw coming and why all that antagonistic shit they were doing, the DEI, Medal of Honors, the erase this person, erase this, erase that, we weren't taking the bait for because we knew exactly what the fuck he was going to do. If 5 Negroes had protested for another season of a show that got canceled, he was going to send the fucking National Guard, and drunk man Secretary of Defense was going to send the fucking Marines, and we knew it. I'm going to be dead ass honest with you. It's something me and my wife have talked about on several times. I don't think all these motherfuckers are ICE agents. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't think they're all ICE agents. And in fact, they're not. They're like contractors from Homeland Security. Who are they contracting? How come we can't see their fucking faces? If the Democratic Party wants to live and survive as a party that anybody gives a fuck about, anybody listens to, the moment you get back power in 2026, all these motherfuckers need to be brought in front of Congress. They need to be chased down the same way they're chasing down these so-called illegal immigrants, but what they really are American citizens who just so happen to speak Spanish. But the Democrats are going to try to sell you on this idea of reaching out to these people. They've already started. We have to reach out to these disaffected ass fucking racist white boys. No, I'm sorry. If I reach out, it's with a fucking right hook. But we knew this was going to happen. We fucking told y'all it was going to happen. Hey, Cenk Uygur, Young Turks, are you fucking happy now? Are you and that fucking ditzy bitch Anna Kasparian, are you fucking happy now? We fucking told you this was gonna happen. Oh, you guys are fear-mongering. Do we need to fear-monger some more? Because obviously we were right and you were wrong. We knew this was gonna happen. The frustration and anger we have towards people that did not see this for what it truly the fuck was and decided to vote for that goddamn election cicada or vote for this dumbass or sit the fuck at home, it's warranted. It is warranted. Because sometimes you have to be a fucking functioning adult, a voting fucking functioning adult, and see the threat in front of you. But no. Sometime this week, there's going to be a fucking military parade for a draft dodger. Oh, that's right. It's also supposed to be the birthday, the 250th birthday of the branch of the military that I fucking served under. But Jackass McGee gets a fucking military parade. We told you. We fucking told you. He is a want-to-be dictator. Nobody took us seriously. Oh, it's just politics. We got to reach across the aisle. We're one race. And shut up. Shut the fuck up. Because now, the National Guard is getting ready to go into Los Angeles, California. And those soldiers have two options. They can A, back up what Orange Oompa Loompa Cheeto Man is doing, and in which case they have to admit that they are backing unlawful seizures of people, no due process, breaking the Fifth Amendment, or they can say no. And they can protect the people. You want these people out of the country? Hey, I got no problem with that. No problem with that at all. But give them their due process. They're bringing Kilmar Abreu Garcia back here for human smuggling. They brought him back just so they can charge him with another crime. And this is where all of that anger comes to. Y'all thought it was unfounded. Y'all thought we despised you simply because of some, superficial thing. No. We've been trying to fucking tell y'all what this motherfucker's like. Because you see, Donald Trump's not running the White House. Donald Trump's not running the presidency. Donald Trump's not running the country. He's a tuna fish sandwich that's been left out in the sun too fucking long, for weeks, I might add. It's the people behind him. It's the Stephen Millers. It's the Heritage Foundation. It's Kevin Roberts. And y'all saw that. And either stayed home November 5th, voted for that election cicada bitch, voted for this shit. How many fucking Latinos for Trump signs? Where you at now? Are you still dancing for Donald Trump? He just literally lifted the protection for 500,000 Cubans. How you feel? You still want to vote for Donald Trump? And now he's sending in the National Guard, which is what we knew he was going to do in the first place. It is what everybody tried to fucking tell you he was going to do. That there are no guardrails with him anymore. Before, he had guardrails. Retired four-star generals and things of that nature. He ain't got those no more. He's off the chain. He's off the meat rack. And everything he's been doing so far was predicted. Every one of us is goddamn Nostradamus. We fucking told you what he was going to do. So don't ask why we're still pissed off at you. Don't. It's 6 months in. It is 6 months in. And this motherfucker has gone full rabid dog. If it comes in his head, he'll do it. Cutting funding for PBS, cutting funding for NPR. Well, I know that probably doesn't even bother any of y'all because you don't fucking watch Sesame Street and you don't listen to NPR in the first place. But this, Homeland Security is contracting people. And we don't know who the fuck they are, but a lot of them do have a whole lot of Nazi fucking iconography on their tattoos. The Patriot Front marching wherever the fuck they want to. We told you this would happen. The anger we have towards you is not only justified, it's perpetual. Every time this motherfucker does something that harms thousands of fucking people, we will remember what the fuck you did. And we will remind you. That's why there will be no forgiveness over here, partner. None. We will always remind you of how fucked up you thought you were by thinking. Some of y'all are too fucking stupid to even do that. Well, you should have ran a better candidate. In a race between Donald Trump and somebody on the other side, it should have always been somebody on the other side. A pair of white patent leather shoes. Some narrators. This fucking action figure of Superman. Because he should have never been back. The Democrats didn't do anything. The Republicans sat there and was pussied. He didn't scared the shit out of their ass. But then there was the voters. And now the National Guard is getting ready to go into Los Angeles. And the drunk in the part at the head of the Department of Defense is talking about sending in the Marines to attack American citizens. While this orange bastard gets a fucking military parade like he actually served when he didn't. Don't ever ask us why we despise you. Just look at the news, and then you'll figure it out.
This is all I got from this video. And first, I'm going to say something before I get into the video properly. If I hear anybody saying that, why didn't you bring a better candidate, you almost really be very crazy. And I hope that whoever you have at this point in time is a better candidate, because he is showing you. He is showing you. I do not want to come across any video of anybody saying they should have come with a better candidate. You are really very silly. You are silly if you ever say that at this point in time, because who you have now is who you voted for. And I think he is the right candidate, right? You are enjoying the tenor, because I see them burning you people, tear gassing, chasing you all up and down, zip tying you, handcuffing you. You know, some people really do not understand. I mean, I think people put so much sentiment into politics. Politics, if you're not politics, there is no need to be emotional. There is no need to put sentiments. It is straight fact. You know, I appreciate Black people. I love you people so much. Now look at everything Black people have said that were going to happen. How far? Is it not happening now? On like literally 80% already. You guys are not even up to how many months? Almost like 6 months, if I am not mistaken, 5 months plus. All right. And it's like this, 5 months plus. Almost everything Black people have predicted, literally almost 80% has happened. I don't know the remaining 20%. Like, I'm just saying, it's like everything has happened. There is nothing that has not happened so far. This is to tell you that when OGs are talking, just shut your mouth and listen. Shut your mouth. I don't know why it is hard for you people to understand that this man meant everything he said. He told you he was going to deport no, he actually said he was going to do mass deportation. And you people were the ones insinuating that it is going to be the criminals. So how do you differentiate the criminals from the ones that are not criminals? That is what your mind, like you guys did not even think. And you always still have the strength to tell Black people that are blah, 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 blah. You all are not ready. If I hear one more time that you should have come with a better candidate, how far with this one you have? He was better. You all said he was better than the other one, right? But you all are still running around asking for help. from the same people that you told that they are supporting G's side. I don't know how you people speak. I don't know how you people speak. Right? So I am going to say this. For the white woman, it looks like you don't know your people. You don't even know yourself, not even your people. You don't know yourself because, there is this stereotype about my own people. Sincerely speaking, that stereotype is no longer working. It can only work on you people, but it's no longer working for even people that are not Black Americans, because we have seen, we have heard, we have learned, we know you all are liars. You are lying. Why is it that you all are not, like, the way they come out to say Black people commit how can the small percentage of group of people commit higher crime? The same way they said Black people are the ones committing more higher crime. When you check, they are the ones peeping and all that. The same way they say Black people do not work, that they depend on welfare. They are the ones benefiting more from welfare. The same way they said Black people are DEI higher. If you check around, they are DEI higher. Look at what's her name, Linda McMahon. Linda McMahon, that is the Secretary of Education. Did you people see the video she made where she was saying that if they are going to teach Black history, that they will equally teach the other this thing and that? Like, what nonsense. The same way they say Black people benefits more from affirmative action, finding out that they are the ones that benefit more from it. The same way what else? They said that Obamacare is Black people care, finding out that they are the ones benefiting more. What nonsense. The same way they said that Black men are not in their children's life. The same way they presented, it's all lies, it's all stereotype. Can they understand it's all stereotype? If you check all the statistics, you definitely will find that more black men are in their children's life. Like what? How did you people wake up with all this fallacy? Because there are fallacies. How did you people wake up with all of them? And then pushed it on my people, and you are running with it, using your media propaganda to project my own people in the wrong way. We know better. We know better at this point in time. And who is the savage? They will tell you my people are. And then you look around, they are. I am going to draw the curtain here because, man, these people can be upsetting me. It's too early. I got to finish this video and run.